Hi, this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles, and we buy and sell stuff for our two antique booths in the two antique malls that we're in. Plaza Antiques in Lincoln Park, Michigan, and Maumee Antiques in Maumee, Ohio. And today, this could be a treat. This could have been a bad mistake, but we're going to find out here. I got these 5 bags of jewelry from a dealer at Plaza Antiques that I've bought from for years for $20. So we're going to take a chance here and see what we got. And the only reason I even knew about it, there was a customer walking around with these bags, which God only knows what she got. And I asked her, where did you get those? And she showed me, and it was a dealer, like I said, that I have dealt with in the past. And she used to do a lot of flea markets and such, and so I used to buy from her then. So we're going to take a chance here and see how it goes. So we're going to start with this big bag here because I kind of got it open. We're just going to dump it out. I'm kind of excited about this. It's been sitting in my car for several days, and I've been just dying to know what's in here, if it's anything worth talking about or what it is. So yeah, there's just a black velvet bag there on the top. Well, I don't know. Looks like we got a lot of bracelets. So I don't think there's anything that spectacular in this bag. There's some really huge hoop earrings that are kind of worth maybe hardly nothing. And this little headband is kind of cute. It's from Claire's. It was originally like $16, but obviously it's not worth that much to me. I could probably get a couple bucks out of that. This bracelet here, a lot of the stuff's going to go in my junk bags. This has got a lot of rust on it. That's absolutely worthless. This is pretty much worthless. This is okay. This is a plastic bracelet. It'd be pretty if it was metal, but that's kind of worthless. This metal one, it's okay. There's more of these giant hoop earrings, which are not really worth writing home about. I suppose if I polished them. This little bracelet's not bad. And what's this one? Now, I don't think there's any gold or silver in these bags. Unless that is, but I kind of doubt it. Because this dealer is pretty good about figuring out that stuff. That's a decent looking bracelet. And we have a polka dot bracelet, which will probably go in my junk bag. More giant hoop earrings. This red bracelet is kind of cute. So nothing that spectacular. A lot of hoop earrings. A couple metal bracelets that I can probably sell for maybe $1 or $2. Lots of giant hoop earrings. I don't think there's anything really worth talking about. This one's kind of pretty. It's kind of a rose gold. That's kind of pretty. So you'll have to tell me in the comments if you think any of this was worth it or not. I don't know. It's not looking too good right now. Here's another little metal bracelet. This one here is kind of worthless. Anyways, that's all the bracelets. I don't know what this... These are keychain. They're for pictures. So I suppose I could throw all of those in a bag for $1 or $2. Here's some little earrings and a card. I could probably get a little bit of money out of there. These are some Christmas earrings. Probably get $1 or $2 out of those. Oh, here's a little statue here. It's just not in my tip of my tongue. I can't think what it is. The Eiffel Tower. That's what it is. Sometimes my brain goes off a little bit. So that's that. Hope that doesn't happen to you folks. Here's some keychains. More keychains. I don't know what the world that is. Some kind of an advertising thing. These are interesting. What are these? These are, looks like some sort of little frames or Christmas ornaments. I'm not sure. Those are kind of odd. Got several of those. A few more earrings. But I am not seeing, I don't know what in the world that even is. If you know what that is, let me know. Because I have no idea. Some sort of a stopper or something? I'm not sure. And we got these little keychain things here. And there's another bag right here. Let's open this one up, see if there's anything in there. Sorry, I couldn't do that one-handed. Dump that out. So far, we're not doing too good. Basically got a lot of junk. There's an eyeglass repair kit. That I might actually keep and use. This is some sort of, this looks like this might be a watch repair kit. I'm not sure. That's something I could use too. A bunch of keychains that are kind of worthless. And a bunch of little tools in here, which I could probably use for fixing jewelry. So, okay, well that bag was pretty much a big dud. So hopefully we do a little bit better, because that is not a good start. Probably could make, push it. Here's a nice bracelet. This bracelet is actually nice. Actually, this one is signed. Oh, this is Alex and Annie. Oh, this one here just paid for the bag. All right, that's they're real popular when my daughter was young. Those Alex and they're Amy or Annie. I think they're Annie bracelets. This is from 2000 and looks like 16 or 18. I can't tell. So that there will pay for that bag. I think maybe I'm not sure if I had $5 in that one or $2, but this bracelet alone will take care of it. So there we go. We did get one good thing out of there. So that was worth it. Okay, let's go to another bag. So we're going to see what's in this bag next. Dump it all out here so we can see what we have. So this bag looks a little bit better. Here's some more keychains. There's a Jeep one. I'll probably put all these keychains in like a grab bag and take them down to, oh, that's Made of the Mist from Niagara Falls. And take them down to Mommy and price them all for one money. Oh, there's an alligator pin there. That don't look too bad. And what in the world is this? So that little bag there was this necklace here. She had $4 on it originally, but I don't know. Sometimes there's these mesh necklaces can be made by Whiting and Davis, and they can be quite valuable. So that's a good one. So we'll put that to the side of a good one. These necklaces here are like seashells, and those are saleable, so I'm going to put that over there. What I'm going to do is everything at the end that I think I can make money on, I'm going to go through at the end. But right now we'll just sort it and see if there's anything of any value. There's a little pair of earrings. I could probably sell that. There's a bracelet here. I'm going to set the camera down so I can open it up. So we got this bracelet, which is glass beads. So that's good. This bag is looking better. This one here, which that one's a good one. And this one here. These three bracelets I can actually make some money off of. So those are all good. I'm going to open up. It looks like some more bracelets or earrings. Oh, here's bracelets or earrings here. I'm going to open these up and show them to you. So those little bags there were pretty good. There's 3 bracelets here, actually 4. That look fairly decent. I could probably get $2-3 a piece out of them. This one I might get a little bit more. This seems like some sort of a natural stone. I'm not sure on that one, but that's cool. Here's some solid copper earrings. And here's several little pins that I got. And a couple pair of earrings. And then this little lizard pin. So that one was a lot better. So we'll go on to the next one and see what we got next. Here's our next bag here. We got 3 left. So that last bag was pretty good. The first one was kind of a bit of a dud, but this, let's see what this one, oh, this looks very interesting. Well, off the bat I see a chain. I can always use chains, so that's a good thing. What in the world? Oh, that's just tangled. Here's a pin. That's decent. There's a scarf clip. Usually scarf clips I can't do much with. I put those in grab bags. They're just not very valuable. Here's a little bracelet. It's like one earring. Alright. Here's a bracelet that's probably not worth anything. I'll probably put that in a grab bag. Here's a decent pin. Those pins, I probably can get $3 to $5 a piece for those. And here is another bracelet. I don't know what that's supposed to say, but okay, whatever that means. And, oh, here's a decent necklace. That's good. Okay, we're getting better as we go here, so that's good. And this is going to be, all this stuff on the side is going to go in the junk bag. Here's a bracelet. Another pin. Actually, that's a barrette. That's interesting. And here's one of those velvet neck things. These actually sell rather good. I remember wearing these back in the 60s, but this looks like a newer one. Okay, here's another bracelet. And two earrings. Earrings. Okay, that's good. Oh, this is a decent pin. Oh yeah, that one's decent. Looks like it's tangled together with a couple of necklaces here. We'll have to get that untangled. Here is, this one's not too bad. This one's probably our best bag yet. We got another pair of earrings. And I don't know what that's, I think that's a pendant of some sort. We'll put that over in the junk bag for now. This is the same thing. I'll probably put that in a grab bag. Here's a little turtle. These little beady string bracelets. I can't do much with them. Those will go in the junk bag. And there's a little pearl bracelet. Let's see. Another little bracelet here, some kind of little beady one. Sometimes I do with these bracelets, I tie them all together for one money. Like these little beady ones, I'll just put all together for a couple bucks. And there's another bracelet. And it looks like we got a pair of earrings here. They're kind of caught up and everything. There's another pair of earrings. That's good. So, and this has become kind of popular in my booth. These leather bracelets and necklaces and whatnot. The men seem to like that, especially in Maumee. I've sold quite a few of those. Not something I typically buy, but if it's in a bag a lot, that's okay. Another earring. Let me see if I can untangle these things to show you. So I untangled that a bit. This is not bad. I got a couple necklaces here. And a little necklace here, a little pearl necklace. This necklace here has feathers on it. That's kind of cool looking. A bunch of earrings. Oops, that got kind of caught up. All kinds of earrings here. So I think even if I get a buck a piece, I think I got more than 20 things here. I think I'm doing pretty good. So this one's kind of interesting. It looks almost like a druzy in the middle of it. I don't know if it's a fake one or a real one. And we found a little golf pin. And yeah, this was a good bag. I'm really happy with this. We got quite a few pair of earrings and a nice variety. And I got a little pile that kind of put in a grab bag myself. So this one was a good one. So here's our next bag. And then we got one more left. But the one left is broken stuff. So I don't know if that's going to be worth talking about or not, but sometimes there'll be some things that need, like pendants that need necklaces and stuff like that, so we're still going to kind of go through that one. That might be all junk. So this is our next one here. Let's dump it all out and let's see what we got. Oh boy, 100 million little bags. Some earrings, it looks like. Those are some major earrings there. So I'm going to pull some of these out of these little bags. And then I had one comment from someone about reusing bags. And we try to reuse any bag that we can. I put them all in a big pile. And as long as they're not dirty or something like that, I do reuse bags all the time. And even the ones that don't look so great, a lot of times I will save them for bulk things until I can get to it all. So, yeah, there's a lot of bags, but they do get used. So let me dump some of these bags out. So I think we did pretty good with this one, too. We got a couple of cancer type jewelry sets. I'm a cancer survivor myself, so those sometimes go okay. I'm not quite sure. I mean, they're not going to go for very much money, maybe a couple bucks a piece. We got this brown necklace here, a green one, another brown one. This keychain was kind of funky looking. I thought that was kind of cute, actually. A couple pair of earrings and a nice bracelet. And a few more necklaces. This one I thought was the most interesting. It's like there's one goodie in every bag. This one here, little basket pendant, that might be Longaberger. I'm not sure. If it is, that will definitely make that more valuable. And then we have a couple more sets of earrings over here. So that bag wasn't bad either. I think we're on the right track here and we're doing pretty good. So before we go through the broken pieces, I wanted to kind of put everything together to see how many of each thing we have. And right here we have 20 necklaces, and a lot of them are just $1, $2 kind of things, but some of them are $3, $4. So even if we sold them all for $1 a piece, I got all my money back. So I'd say that's a fairly good start. And some of these I can get a little bit more for, like this. This one here is kind of cool with the feathers, and I probably can get $3, $4 out of that. So nothing extravagantly really valuable, although the basket one I'm not sure on. I'm going to have to look that one up. But decent stuff. So we got 20 necklaces, so that's not bad. And actually I forgot these 2 necklaces from the previous bag. So we actually had about 22 necklaces. So not bad. So here's the pins I got. I got about 5 pins, so that was pretty good, even if I make a couple dollars a piece. That's $10. So, and some of them are fairly decent, like that little lizard is kind of nice, and this flower one is nice. So that was a good bunch to find. So in the bracelets, we got about 25 bracelets here. So actually in some of these I have grouped together because I'm going to sell them as one pile. So like I said, even if we get $1 a piece, we've already doubled our money. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. And with this one here being the nicest one, the Alex and Annie bracelet. Annie, I'm not sure. It's called 4-leaf clover. I'm not sure. That one I definitely got to look up. That one's pretty cool. I think I'll do okay with this bunch here. So earring wise, we have over 20 pairs of earrings. Some I'll put together on one card. But this is another thing that even if I get $1 a piece, now I've tripled my money. It's going to be very labor intensive for the money I'm going to make on it. But it was sure a lot of fun to go through, especially in February when there's really nothing to buy around here in Michigan too much. So that's not bad. So here's kind of the last of it. I did have a big bag of key rings that I'll sell together. I got a couple little chains and some keychains here. I don't know if that Steve Madden keychain is worth anything or not. And we have a little thing for your head and the Eiffel Tower. And then I got a couple little charms here and a bunch of stuff to go in a junk pile. So yeah, I think we've tripled our money, and that's always my goal for buying things. So I know this is going to be a lot more labor intensive than buying one item. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go through this junk bag here and see if there's anything worth talking about, or if it's just going to turn into another junk bag for me. So this junk bag was kind of interesting. I did find 2 necklaces and a bracelet. I can't figure out what the heck is wrong with them. So I think those are okay. Some of the things with stones I'll probably keep and put in my pile to fix jewelry with. Most of it was single earrings, which is too bad because look at that earring there. That's really cool. But I might keep that one just to keep the little turquoise stones. So this was an interesting junk bag. I think it'll sell very well as far as that goes, because a lot of times I'll just do a bag of single earrings and I can usually get $5 or $6 just out of that. So anyways, I think we did okay today. Nothing extravagant, but still a lot of fun to go through, especially during these winter months when there's really nothing for me to buy. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles saying goodbye, and we'll see you again. Bye.